Dragon, you hoser, you better puff and pass.
Geralt of Rivia here. What say you, Dragon? Good luck on the path.
We's gonna get silly, bitches.
If there's one thing that I've come to love about King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, it's their naming conventions for things. Murder of the Universe, their name itself, the Lizard Wizard, King Gizzard, Lizard Wizard. It's so great. It's almost like alliteration, but not. It just rhymes. And sometimes there's alliteration. Today I'm checking out the Infest the Rats Nest KEXP session, and I don't know anything about Infest the Rats Nest, but you guys kept saying in the comments that I have to watch it, and I'm just like really excited to do so. This is almost a 40-minute long set, so I'm gonna have to get super blasted so that my high will last the entire set. And even then, I might still take a break in between to do another rip or two. Just so you know, there may be semi-frequent stops throughout the journey through this video. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to send us into this with a freaking gnarly bong rip, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, man. That just infested my lungs, much like we're going to infest the rat's nest. Let's go. I'm trying to talk through this, and it's not very easy, man. I'm almost dying a little bit. And breaking a sweat actively right now. Oh my God.
Why is it spicy?
Hi, hello. Everything's fine now. I'm Dragon. This is the Dragon's Den. Welcome back to those of you who already watch my shit. That's so cool that you do that, man. Like I said, we're watching another KEXP live set, which I love all of the King Giz KEXP sets. I didn't know about KEXP until I started watching King Giz, and now I feel like that's one of my favorite ways to watch them. So I'm diving back in. We're going to be in studio with King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and I'm going to be high off my ass, which I already am, but I'm going to rip it again. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I've been putting out a bunch of King Giz content, so subscribe if you want to see some of that. Come hang out with me, especially if you're trying to blaze one with me. Always down for that. Or if you don't, that's cool. Still love to hang out with you. All right, I'm going to rip it again, and then I'll see you in there.
You're listening to KEXP at 90.3
FM
in Seattle, streaming worldwide at KEXP.org.
Man.
I'm Cheryl Waters down here in the KEXP studios. It's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Welcome.
Oh, Cheryl.
Always such a pleasure to have you here. You've had 2 records out since we last had you here at KEXP, Fishing for Fishies, and on Friday, the brand new album, Infest the Rats Nest, came out. So excited to hear you play songs from that today.
I have no idea what's on this album.
And the Lizard Wizard, take it away.
What's up, Cavs? Nice jumpsuit, man. Yes. Mars for the rich. Man, I love the setup in the KEXP studio. Those orb lights they set such a cool tone for them. Hell yeah. Playing a flying beat too. Oh, look at Alan Alda's freaking guitar. I know his name's Stu. He just looks like Alan Alda. And they got the 2 drummers in on this one. And he kind of looks like Gabe from The Office. Yeah. There's so many musicians and so much musical talent in this room right now. groovy bass line. And look at Cass is playing K's. That's why he's the buddy, man. Dude's the GOAT, and he plays the best cymbals. Just a cruising jam, man. Listen to it. This feels like a band I would listen to riding my unicycle. I don't know how to ride a unicycle. Ooh. Changing up the rhythm there. Or the pattern, at least. Such a cool looking guitar, man. Very aerodynamic now. That's what you want in your guitar. An aerodynamic. Man, that was sick. Where are they going next? Clearly not Mars. We just went to Mars. We're not going to Uranus.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard live on KEXP.
Hell yeah. It's a dirty riff, man. Oh, now we're going to Venus. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I love their guitar tone, man. It's like the perfect, like, classic rock or old school metal guitar tone. Ooh. Oh, this is thrashy. Let me lick the microphone. Oh, double kick, double kick. Some of his OG case of that room, man. I love that. Oh, fuck yeah. Such good stage presence, too. They're not even on stage, they're just jamming. I love that riff, dude. That's dirty. Layering it up. Yes! Dude, tear it up. Killer. Absolutely killer. Where are we going next? Mars, Venus. Oh, man. Perihelion. Oh, I do know this song.
Space is the place for the human race. Chasing the race for the new place. Days on our old place waste. Starships team full of everybody keen.
This is such a fun song, dude.
Twilight is a deep dream. Man and machine convene. Very, very alien. Very, very alien. Very, very alien.
Perihelion. Nah, it's killing the right symbol. The bell of it. Their songs are such a trip, dude. They're all, each of them are a journey. It's such a headbanger too, man. Uh-oh. His harmonica skills are insane too. Dude can play like a bunch of instruments. I don't even know how many. Open the pit up, dude. Time to start crowd killing. Don't crowd kill. You're an asshole if you do that. Crowd surfing? Okay. Crowd killing? Fuck you, man. That was a banger. Oh, here we go. Which one's this? I gotta know. The Newsian 2, Electric Boogaloo. And the fact that these two drummers are able to keep, like, stay in sync with each other is insane. They have to be having the most fun. These guys can shred like nobody's business either. That's a groovy ass bass line, man. It almost got like Ballroom Blitz vibes to it. Got the maracas going. Hell yeah, dude. Not just one, but two. Otherwise, it would just be maraca. Woo. Woo. Nesian 1 and 2. Bangers. Probably smells like so much sweat in there right now. God, these riffs! Hell! Fuck yeah, that's metal as hell. Oh man, all of y'all who told me to watch this shit, thank you so much. This is rad. If ever going on a late night road trip, this is gonna be on the playlist. Oh, switching it back, huh? Ooh, Rat's Nest. I heard it. Ooh. They play so in unison with each other. It's crazy how they're on the same page. Like probably in the writing process, in performing. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it seems just outrageously impressive. Where are you going next, Stu? New song? No, this is still part of hell, I guess. Supposed to be the journey through hell itself. The hell trolley ride. Ah, he said the thing!
Thank you. It's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard live in the KEXP studios, one of our favorite bands to have
What a
stop
banger
by.
of a
Thank
studio.
you so much. So great to have you. Infest the Rats Nest just came out on Friday, August 16th on Flightless Records and ATO. Go out and get it.
Yeah.
You've got it tuned to KEXP Seattle. All right, here we are for the, I forgot to count up how many times you've been live in studio here. Anyone know? That's your first question.
I think it's 5. This is our 5th time.
All right.
I've never seen them do an interview.
Right,
This
the
is cool.
Murlocs were just here. That was
they're a little
fun.
bit better than us.
That's our goal, to try to
Questionable.
get you in 5 times a year now. You set the bar with 5 albums in 2017. Well, you had a record come out earlier this year, Fishing for Fishies, and Infest the Rats Nest just came out on Friday. Very exciting. A thrash metal album. Stu, I read somewhere that you said that you discovered metal music at a young age and then you wanted to play it, but shredding was harder than you thought. It was hard
Amen
to
to
play
that.
that music. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. I think that kind of music was maybe the first music that I heard where I thought, I love music. This is sick. This is cool. And I think then getting a little bit older and getting into some other music and being inspired by different stuff and sort of almost forgetting about that kind of music and then coming back to it as an adult is really fresh.
It seems pretty
Stu's
fun.
the man,
I
dude.
mean, watching you all just do that last set. Everybody's definitely working overtime. And Eric and Michael, you are just like drumming at Mach speed. And a lot of our listeners want to know how it is that you create those drum parts. Like, how do those come together? Who takes the lead? I don't know if it's different from album to album, but I mean, the precision with which you play together is so fun to watch.
Definitely takes the lead. I follow.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
And that's it.
Yeah, I guess with the drum parts, I mean, there is like a few moments where me and Eric do different stuff, but yeah, mostly we just keep it the same, keep it tight, loosely tight. Yeah.
Eric's definitely keeping a close eye on you. I love watching where he's checking. Am I with him?
Definitely
Am I
keep
with
it
him?
loose, and Cavs keeps it tight, and then it somehow works out all right.
Yeah.
I think.
But we've just been, I mean, we've just been doing it for drumming together for a while now. So everyone always asks,
so interesting.
like, how we lock in so well, but it's just from playing together so much. That's all I can really say.
Rats Nest was pretty hard to put together because Cavs basically recorded and wrote all the drum parts first and finished the album, and then we like all learnt it together as a group for touring. So that was we all kind of had to build our chops up and get practicing every day because the songs were so like hard and fast. But yeah, it was a fun challenge.
Yeah,
They killed
Lucas,
it.
you just got some bombastic bass parts on there. It seems like you have a lot more leads than normal. I don't know if it's just the style of music that makes it seem that way, but it's fun. It seems like everybody kind of turns to you quite a bit during this one, and then you just fly in.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like Eric said, it's really fun to play. I think Joe played most of the bass on the album. I had some time off, and like Eric said, had to really just practice at home for weeks on my own before I could play all this stuff with the guys that recorded. Yeah. It was kind of good to kind of be obsessive with an instrument again, like just practicing every day at home, because I probably haven't done that since I was like 16 or something. So yeah, it's been a fun challenge.
There's some grand themes on this record, and you've always had such a great visual aesthetic. I love the videos. The videos are intense, the music's intense, the themes are intense. Tell me a little bit about what this record is about, and also want to talk a little bit about making the videos for this, because they're intense.
This record's about a lot of things, but I think more than any record we've made before, it's probably coming from a place of realistic stuff that's kind of going on and probably freaking people out at the moment, and kind of extrapolating from there and seeing maybe where we're heading. Yeah, that's kind of the main theme of the record, and then
It's an elaborate way to say nothing.
takes
No.
it to a place in the end that maybe
Very
is
vague.
some place in the future. But yeah, thinking
That's
about
why I should listen to it. Oh, wait, I did.
things
Part
that
of
are
it.
going on planet Earth right now is really scary, and
Yeah.
it's way scarier to me than any horror movie. So that's the genesis.
So there's like these 3
Respect.
horrific videos out now. I mean, the themes of them are pretty intense, yet they seem like you're sort of having fun making them as well. Talk a little bit about the videos and the visual style, because you're working with a new artist on this one as well.
Right, we worked with our friend John, who's an amazing filmmaker. And his observation on human nature, which was something that I probably touched on lyrically, but maybe didn't say so succinctly, that the interesting thing about humans is that we are kind of going down laughing at the moment, and we're having a good time as we go down. And I think was the main general theme of all the videos.
I can absolutely see that when you describe that. Well, I put some questions out to our your fans of the band on KEXP social media. We got a huge response, and I thought it'd be fun just to kind of ask some of those. Of course, the biggest question that people ask over and over is, what the next theme is. I mean, you've covered so many different genres, and do you think about that in advance, or do you think, boy, it'd super be fun if we could tackle this one next or dive into another sound?
Usually, we're in either one or two phases. We're either finishing a record or we're starting everything at the same time. And I think at the moment we're starting everything at the same time. We have a bunch of different songs kind of floating around that maybe don't fit together, a handful that maybe feel like they could be on the same record.
It's an interesting writing style.
Important for us sometimes to just be open and just let ideas come, and then to kind of see where they fit a little later on.
Well, I can't wait to see what comes up next. People have asked, what's been your hardest record to record, whether creatively or practically, and or conversely, or along those same lines? I mean, the easiest or the hardest to record?
This might be different for everyone.
Well, let's hear what everyone has to say.
I would say Fishies.
Hardest to record?
Hardest because we wrote it in a kind of super improv way, and we recorded all these loose, disparate kind of jams that didn't really have that much structure, and then we kind of tried to turn them into succinct songs. And it's hard to do that. We did a similar thing with Sketches, I think, and probably a similar thing with Quarters, but we let those records meander a lot more, whereas Fishies we wanted to make a lot more concise. It just took a long time.
Does anyone else have thoughts on that?
I can vouch for that, but I'd probably say on a technical level, probably Polygon Dwanland, just in terms of like a challenge to ourselves as to like how to...
I've had a lot of people recommend I watch that.
Navigate that kind of mathy time signature world without making it kind of overtly, I don't know, kind of cold or something, which I feel like can happen with some music like that. Kind of burying those kind of ideas or like wacky time signatures within a song and then making it have groove or like kind of melody and feel. And then maybe on a couple of listens later, you just realize, oh, wait, that's actually kind of crazy what they're doing. I don't know, that was kind of a fun challenge.
A lot of people ask about that one also, the complexity of that. Some people, especially around that record, Polygon Dwanland, are curious how long it takes to write a record. I imagine it's different for all of them.
Yeah, definitely different for all of them, and always a crossover.
That's interesting to know. So, boy, you're never living in just one world at the same time. I think
sometimes we're just finishing a record, but I don't think we've ever stopped and made a record from start to finish without kind of working on the one previous or the one coming up or the two coming up, or there's,
That's so wild. That doesn't even make sense to me, man. What?
For a year or two.
I'm learning so much.
Unsurprisingly, the second most commented on question was, please come to where we live. Indonesia, South America, Chile, Brazil, Argentina. Come to Pensacola, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, Finland. Will you visit Mexico again?
Pensacola.
Egypt. People are dying for you to come, and to see you live really is a transcendent experience. But you're going to new places every year, it seems, expanding your tours all the time. What are some of the most fun places that you've been to in the last few years, and some of the most fun venues that you kind of have played for the first time?
Japan. Recently, we all fell in love with Japan.
That's awesome.
It was a pretty amazing experience.
Did Mexico last year?
That was fresh.
Yeah, we kind of try and do one tour a year where it's just more of a holiday and we only do like, you know, a few shows and kind of spend like a couple weeks there.
That's
so
nice.
Japan was like that, and so was Mexico last year. Yeah.
Someone wants to know who takes care of the Zanzibar gem while you're on tour.
Us dead.
Uh-oh.
Tried ages ago.
It's so hard to kill, but our studio, our dark
I don't know
studio
what
did
that
it
is.
somehow.
Our airless studio.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring things down. Are there any pre-show traditions or rituals that the band does? I saw a bit of stretching in the hallway. Eric?
Yeah, definitely a few stretches.
Oh, we've been
mindfulness,
stretching,
meditation.
mindfulness.
We all sit down in a group and meditate for
That's
15
never
minutes.
happened.
And
We've talked
I
about
lead
it.
a group
We talk
meditation
about it a lot. but we
Eric
don't.
discovered meditation maybe 2 or
Everyone-
3 weeks ago and
No,
thinks he
he
invented
talks
it.
about
so-
Everyone-
he talks about it a lot.
Gets in the zone and their body and minds connect. And
Not
Mandated
true.
meditation.
We have a great
Past the
shows.
playlist does that.
It's really,
Yeah, we've also
beautiful
been
moment.
dancing to.
Yeah.
We have been dancing a lot.
We have been
To
dancing.
Ambrose's pasta playlist. He has made a playlist that he always puts on when he makes pasta, and it's a really good playlist.
Mid-20th century Italian,
Rat Pack.
American Rat Pack music.
Really good.
The pasta playlist. You should post that online so
Yeah.
everybody else can
That's
dance.
the next theme, by the way.
playlist. Secret.
Someone asked, I want to hear about the larger movement that you're creating through Flightless Records. How'd the label get started, and how do you choose the artists for the label? You've had some pretty great people on Flightless.
Yeah. I guess we just put out stuff that we like, I suppose. It's kind of, it always just started with Giz being the first band, and then I guess like the Murlocs and a few other bands that kind of were made up of friends in the same music kind of scene. But now it's definitely grown into like its own kind of fully fledged thing, so which is real cool. And yeah, kind of just always on the lookout for new stuff. I guess mainly Melbourne bands, because the scene is so incredible and there's so much great stuff.
Oh yeah,
So
dude! Aussie bands do
I'm
it
kind of
right.
always just trying to go to gigs when I'm back home and listen to stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's I guess if I like it, I'll sign it.
Someone was asking, ask Eric if Flightless is hiring. And I saw that you had the band.
It's a lot of work to do there.
Stuffing vinyl online the other day. You posted a cool video of everyone putting together the new record on vinyl. So I guess you've probably got all the staff you need.
Yeah, we're always
In a band
looking
this big.
for more. We're always trying to grow, and I think we've got enough for our space at the moment. Maybe if we get a bigger warehouse, we can add some more people one day.
Someone else said, after the infamous 2018 Flightless crash, when everyone tried buying their reissue vinyl, that you sent out stickers with each vinyl that says Gizfest confirmed. And they said, will we ever find out if there is an overarching Gizfest over albums, or are we just reading too much into it?
Of course there is.
It's all thought out. The last album is already written.
We
wrote it 20 years
It
ago.
was all conceived 10 years ago when we started the band. Endgame as well.
How ominous.
Just wait for it.
On that note, when or where is the Nonagon movie we were promised?
Jace, where's Jace?
Juicy, he's hiding here somewhere.
He's trying to hide
working
from all
on
the
it right
fans.
now.
He's trying to
scared
make
of everyone.
posters.
He's trying to make posters.
Procrastinating.
Will we ever hear Cookie sing live? I'd love to hear his smooth vocals. Give the man a microphone.
We were talking about this
We
yesterday.
try all the
We need to
time.
get Cookie
We
back on
bully
the
him.
mic.
He's got one
Well,
right
they took my
now.
mic away like 5 years ago.
He's been bitter ever
Been
since.
so bitter ever since.
You
that
demanded
I
it
can't
be
possibly
taken
do
away.
it, Yeah.
I feel like we've.
I sung.
I feel like you've done songs like maybe a couple of years ago. Yeah.
No, we did it.
You did Gizfest.
In Gizfest last year, we
Yeah.
did some.
Oh yeah.
We want to do like
It's bomb
Pipeline,
hard,
Gizzard,
so-
the back
It didn't go
band.
down well, so we thought,
We'll take it away again.
Yeah, we'll just take his mic away again.
I love it how we're getting 7 answers at once on that one. Everybody wants to hear Cook's voice. When will Joey be releasing his own side project? I want to
Oh, here
get
we
juicy with that
Ooh.
record whenever it breaks the light of day.
Who knows? May never happen.
Someone's waiting to get juicy
Mysterious.
We're getting
What
juicy.
I'm actually curious about this question as well. What did you do with the People Vulture after filming the music video? That is one of my
Took it to
favorite
Tassie.
things of
Well,
all
It
time.
went around.
It's a good
A lot of it
story.
was taken by. No, we took it to Gizfest.
Yeah, we first took it on a boat to Tasmania, and we set it up at a show at a festival there. It's kind of like an arts festival, and they asked if we could bring it. So we worked out, because it's massive, it's really hard to carry, worked out, put it on a van, and then travelled it on a boat over to Tassie, then got it back, and then we took it to Gizfest.
I got to figure out what
And I
this
think we
thing is
just
they're
put it in
talking
the
about.
crowd, and like all the fans like grabbed it and used it, and then apparently it's like in a fan's like basement or something.
It's in
Or
someone's
it's in their
bedroom.
garage. That's what we heard, but we haven't seen it since. It just got taken after the.
Put it out for hard
Send
rubbish
us a photo
collections.
if you have it.
Yeah.
Who did those amazing acrobatics of the big fig wasp? That was insane.
That was actually Cookie.
Yeah,
I'm very nimble.
Yeah, he's very nimble. He's
those
massive
are
and nimble.
amazing. Did you put out like a call for those? Somebody had to like source that.
It's called, what was it called? Wushuing?
Wushu.
Wushu?
Or is that the style?
That's the style.
What is it,
of,
Cookie?
Yeah,
his
Cookie, what is it?
movements.
I think
Yeah, Cookie, what is it?
Yeah.
I think his
I
name
think-
is Tyler.
I think Danny, the guy who directed it or co-directed with Jace, he just sourced he was like a martial artist who could just do all the crazy stuff.
He had a hidden trampoline, and he was doing tricks on it. It was really cool.
I bet you've got to stay nimble and kind of warmed up to be able to do that. That was
Yeah,
insane.
he was a freak.
Someone asked, who's the dad in the band? I know Lucas is literally a dad, but
Lucas'
is he the
dad.
dad of the band?
Stu?
Yeah.
He's been a dad of the band long before he became a dad.
Yeah.
So yes.
Here's a weird
Lucas,
one.
Lucas
I'm going to
wins.
say Lucas. He always making
Literally
making
most
smoothies.
responsible
And
one.
figuratively.
Making smoothies, being nice.
Make coffees
passing
for
out,
everyone.
Do
make
like making
smoothies,
coffee.
Trustworthy.
Make me breakfast.
Packing up
Handsome.
your drums.
Thanks.
Someone says, just
Dad
because
bod.
I'm curious, who's the best swimmer in the group?
Lucas
I would
again.
also
Yeah.
say
Lucas.
Dang.
I was forced into competitive swimming from a young age. So.
He's
Thanks,
got a great
Mum and
butterfly.
Dad.
Lucas's parents ran a swimming school.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
But I quit a long time ago.
Ambrose, do you have a go-to skateboarding trick?
A go-to
Oh.
skateboarding trick.
Frontside dark slide nollie. wouldn't it?
Chicken to the nub.
Chicken to the nardwar.
Joe has a few of his own that he's made up over the years.
Yeah, skull and crossbones.
Is
that one?
No, not particularly. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Angel flip.
Oh,
That'd be
come on.
nice.
I've seen you do
Favorite.
nose slides.
All right, I don't know. Kickflip.
There you go.
It's boring. Okay.
A classic.
Fandangle nub bone.
Benihana.
Is there a King Gizzard board? It seems like there should be.
I've been trying to get it on the merch table for years, but
Come on.
We
Who's in
only
charge of
do
merch?
T-shirts. It's
Jace had a
boards
skateboarding
are lame.
company.
What?
yeah, we could just use those boards.
That dissolved.
went
That dissolved.
bankrupt.
I
Yeah,
think.
Chase had a skateboard company that went bankrupt, but now he's just got 10,000 boards in his like home. So,
He'll hand paint every one
yeah,
of
if
them
anyone wants to
to
buy
Giz
them,
merch.
there's a lot of boards sitting there.
We can paint some King Gizzard artwork on them. Get those on the merch table. And finally, what are future plans for Gizfest?
I think we're going to do it in 2020. The next one will be in 2020 because we're going to Asia.
Man,
in
I didn't realize how dated of a video this is.
Yeah, Gizfest 2020.
Almost 2025
Taking
now.
a year off.
Yeah, we're taking a year off
What
to
the fuck?
let the grass grow,
And let Eric's hair grow back.
let my hair grow back, and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. It's super fun always to see all of you.
Always a
for
pleasure.
joining us. Thanks for chatting.
Thank you.
Thanks, KXP.
I really enjoyed the hell out of that, man. The metal side of King Giz slaps, and now I feel like I know the band even more so than I did prior. I've been diving into some King Giz, man. I've been listening to a lot of their stuff now, and this was probably one of my favorite performances. I loved the flow of the parts of the album that were played. I don't think this was the whole album, but man, it just hit. And it felt like all the songs really blended together with this thrashy, old school metal vibe. I loved Stu's vocals throughout it. He kept that same kind of register, and they just melted faces. And two drummers, that will never make sense to me. Like I have a hard enough time playing drums by myself. I couldn't imagine trying to keep in pace and tempo with another person playing next to me. That would be daunting in my opinion. Then again, I'm also like crazy fucking stoned right now, dude. Holy shit. I got wildly baked before I started that because it's King Giz and it was going to be a long one. So I made it through, man. I made it through. And I really liked watching the post thing interview. I feel like I came away knowing all of their names now. Don't ask me to name them because all I could name is Stu, Alan Alda, Cavs. I think I heard an Eric, Cookie, and I forget. But what I won't forget is how all of them are just outrageously talented. Holy fuck, what an incredible performance that they did for KEXP. And like I said, I love watching the KEXP live. So I'm going to be diving even deeper into King Giz because they win me over. Every time I listen to something new of theirs, I'm just like, man, fuck yeah, dude. I love these guys. I think Catch and Smoke is still my favorite track, though. That's the one that I keep playing over and over and over again because it just puts me in like a crazy good mood, man. Aussie bands do it right. Always have, always will. Looking at you, Parkway Drive. I didn't point at Parkway Drive. I pointed at my vacuum cleaner. So if you have any other King Giz reactions you want to see me do or anything I should check out or any information that I should know, let me know in the comments. Or you could hit me up in my Discord. There's a recommendation section. That's the best way to get my attention because when I go to shoot reactions, that's normally the first place I go check. But that's in my link tree in the description. And subscribe to my channel so you can know when any other King Giz videos come out. I've also got lots of other reactions and, stoner videos, and I'm doing some video games. There's a lot happening. If you blaze one with me today, I hope it's treating you outrageously well and you're vibing on, man. Contact! I'm going to go smoke pot about it because you guys are awesome, and I'm just thankful that you all want to take the time to hang out with me. Take it easy. Hope to see you in the next one. Dragon abides.